Hi everyone, it's me again, friends, and this vlog is still in connection, or this is part 2 of my first vlog entitled Personal Finance, Budgeting, Spending, and Saving. This topic was a request from Holy Name University. So on this vlog or on this video, we will be talking about the questions, and I will be answering the questions that the students have given to me based on the first vlog. As I mentioned kanina, the title of this vlog is about personal finance, budgeting, spending, and saving. So, once again, thank you so much, Holy Name University, for this opportunity given to me. So, let's start answering the first question. So, definitely, I would like to, I have discussed this about the tips for spending money wisely, but here are my personal approaches when we talk about spending money wisely. For some people kasi, they struggle due to kulang ang sweldo nila. They don't have enough sources. Isa lang yung source nila ng income. It could be their employment, tapos below the minimum wage pa yung ang ilahang sweldo. While for many others, and most actually, the problem comes from not spending money wisely. Ang sayop na pagwaldas or pataka na pagwaldas o paggasto sa kwarta. That's the reason nga nung bisag unsaon nila pagpaningamot, duha na or tulo na ang sources sa ilang income, still dili lang gihapon enough or sufficient. So the first tip I can give is track your finances. Before you can start kasi figuring out how to spend money wisely, definitely track how you need to understand first where is the money coming from, how much it is, and how much money do you spend every week and every month. That's about tracking your finances. The second is think about long-term benefits, drawbacks of purchases. I really appreciate on TikTok may naay usa ka tigulang, a farmer. Surprisingly, this farmer napaskwela niya na siya duha na karon ka engineer, na siya usa ka doctor, ug na siya usa ka IT professional. So through sa iyahang pagpaningkamot in farming, ingon siya, wag kang bumili ng hindi mo kailangan at wag kang mga ilangan ng hindi mo kayang bilhin. Isn't it very strong ang iyang message? Kung sa Bisaya pa, ayaw palita ang dili nimo kinahanglanon, ug ayaw pagpanginahanglan sa mga butang na di sad nimo kaya bayaran. So, kasagaran man gyud sa magka-problema because of our purchases na dili nagkadimao, wa nagkadimao ng mga purchases nato. So, for you, before you purchase, still in connection with the second tip I'm giving to you, before you buy something, think about how it will affect to you in a longer period of time. Try to ask the question, how long is it going to last? Aning akong paliton, magdugay ba ni? Kung sanina ni, kung sakyanan ni, magdugay ba ni siya? Is it going to put you in debt? Makautang-utang ba ko ani? Tungod aning akong buhaton karon, the next few days, ma-trigger ba ko or ma-push ba ko na makautang noon? Is the value you will get out of it over its lifetime worth the cost? Kung baga, ang value for money, ang value aning kwarta, okay ra ba siya na paliton ni nako, makabawi ra ba ko ani? So think of like it's an investment, di ba? Mupalit ko aning cellphone. Nya, unsa may purpose na mupalit kay cellphone? Kay nindot ang camera? Or if it is, you're going to make use of a cell phone because it's for an online class, it's for your YouTube that you generate income, it's for your learning, and then that's fine. Because the benefit that comes after that, di ba? Pero kung wala naman, para lang sa pagpachoy-choy, then it's a waste of money. Because the question I mentioned, these are the questions that you can determine if something is really worth buying for. And the third is put money or only put money on your credit card if you can afford to buy it or if you can afford to pay it at the end of the month. The third tip on saving money is, kasi kasagaran nato karon are having credit card. So only swipe your credit card. Only make use of your credit card. That's my point sa number 3 na ako na tip. Only make use of your credit card kung kaya nimo siya bayaran inig ka hinapos sa buwan. Di ba monthly man na bayaran nimo ang every ma-accumulate nimo tanang purchases, tanang imong giutang, kay ingon sila credit card pinasosyal na utang. So bayari nimo ang imong credit card every month. Kung kaya nimo siya bayaran, kung afford nimo siya bayaran on that month, then go swipe that card. But if that purchase is big enough, if that swipe transaction, if that single transaction would cost you a lot, then stop making use of that credit card and save that later on for any emergency purchases. And then fourth, stop trying to impress other people. Mauning kasagaran na problema nato because we try to impress other people. We dress up impressively, ingon pa na mupalit ta, mo gasto ta para lang ma-impress ang ubang tao. But come to think of it, the average person spend too much. When you talk about the average person, sakto lang makakaon, sakto lang ang kwarta, maupang noon ang dako ang gasto, di ba? So, siguro I won't discuss this further because there are lots of sample example na makita na nato sa Facebook, sa TikTok, sa YouTube about people who are very wealthy but they're living with a lifestyle na perteng simpliha, di ba? Dili man sad inyo na dili sad ka mo invest for sanina na tarong. Nakapod ko nabasa na ingon nga pobre sila nga kung pobre pero nganong makasanina murag dato. And on the other answer pod, on the other side, ang response pod dili kay pobre na lang man pod ang mananina pod ka or you are going to wear gisi pod, di ba? Dili man pod ingana. So just balance things out. If dili man necessary na branded imong sulubon, di man necessary na high-end ang imong paliton. If it's masustain sa imong kwarta, then go for it. Pero kung dili kaya, then stop trying to impress other people because other people won't feed you. At the end of the day, ikaw ang magsagubang, ikaw ang napunog utang. And fifth is figure out what habits drain your budget. Sa usa ka semana or sa usa ka adlaw, unsa ni na mga habit na unnecessary, yan makagasto kag dako. Ang imo bang pag-milk tea, ang imo bang pagpa-load sa cellphone, ya sige lang kag-load just to answer unnecessary para lang maka-Facebook, sige lang kag-scroll, never-ending na scroll sa imong cellphone. But then again, if it is about doing business na kay online business, partly you are studying plus ga-online selling ka, then that's fine. You invest, load every day. Pero kung puros lang nagasto, walay return of investment, and then I think you need to learn to value saving over products, and that's number 6 na ko na tip. So learn to value savings over sa pagpalit og mga item. Usahay ma-trigger ta tungod kay sale, usahay ma-drive ta pagpalit, ma-push ta pagpalit because of the people around us. Come to think of it, usbon na ko balik sa ulahing panahon, ikaw ra gihapon ang mosagubang sa problema. Ikaw ra gihapon ang moatubang sa problema. Ikaw ra gihapon ang mapuno og utang, not them. So think of, learn to value savings. Maunang-unahon nimo before nimo gastuhon ang kwarta na imong gihaguan, hunahuna asa ba ni padulong ang akong kwarta nganong ipalit man ni nako aning butangak, kinahanglan jud ba ni nako? So just you have to weigh things out. Is it a need or is it a want? Kasi if it's a want, then cross it out, save the money instead. And the 7th, start investing early. As early as now, as I mentioned to you, there's no such thing as age in investment. Walay limitation kung unsa kang panahon magsugod og investment, walay limitation sa edad, sa gender. Is it necessary to invest? Yes, it's necessary to invest, and you need to invest now. There are other forms that you can invest. There are other ways that you can start a business. There are other ways that you can create other sources of your income. So, but then again, you need just to be creative, look into your strength, look into your abilities and skills that might be your starting point on how you can start creating other source of income. That might be your start of investing something you are good in baking, then an oven could be an investment. And ingredients for baking could be an investment, di ba? You are good in designing and magtahi, and investing in a sewing machine could be good for you, di ba? So look into that aspect. Dili kay mo palit kog motor. Ano man mo palit kag motor? Wala lang kay para lang na ako'y masakyan. Pwede man ka mag-commute, di ba? Kita ka sa imong silingan mo ni palit og bike, kay ga-bike na uso na karon ang ga-bike. But try to ask yourself, sige daw ko no, kung mupalit ka anang bike, ano sa imong makuha? Yes, of course, sir. It's healthy. It's healthy for me to do cycling, to do the go out and magbike. That's fine. It's good for your health. But how much that bike cost? Mapugos ba nimo imong giningkanan na mapalit na sila? Basin mapugos ra pud sila kay tungod nga tantrums na kadiha, gabagot-but na kadiha, and at the end of the day giutang ra pud sa imong mama ug papa. That's a different story. Let's proceed to the second question. So for the second question, most of you makarelate ani no na you are torn between you're torn between two important things. You're as if you're torn between two lovers, ani si nanguyab A o si nanguyab B. So shall you save money or shall you pay your utang? So you're torn between two these things. Kinahanglan masugdan na ako mag-save og kwarta or unahon ba nako ang pagbayad sa utang? So it's a case to case basis, ha? So there are pros and cons for these two things on your hand. Pros on paying your debt early or pros on starting savings. Pros on paying your debts or utang. Of course, dili na sige accumulate ang imong interest. Maiban-iba na ng imong kabugat sa imong utang. Ikaduha, dili na ka maghunahuna og maglabad ang imong ulo. Gahunahuna ka unsaon nimo pagtiwas sa utang. On the other side, you need to start saving as early as now. Once you have savings, and then diha ka na ka makaluag-luag, di ba? So, it's a case-to-case basis. Since it's a case-to-case basis, depende na sa imong financial situation, depende na sa imong sources, sa imong fund karon. Kung luag-luag, lawom-lawom imong bulsa, that you can do both and then go for it. Pero para nako, kung ako imong papilion, kung apiki ang akong sitwasyon, unahon nako ang pagbayad sa utang. Kay at the end of the day, dili ko ka-save og kwarta kay accumulate man ang interest, makalimot ko og bayad karon, mupatong si interest, di ba? So I would rather go and pay first for the debt or sa akong utang. Pag diha matiwas na ko sa akong utang, akong isigurado paningkamutan nako kung makautang-utang man ko very minimal, but I will start and I should start right away. Pag mataluwas ko anang utang, I should start saving money. Kasi once you have, sa akong giingon on the vlog that is part 1 of this, na in as much as possible you have your 5 defense, emergency fund, savings na fund, you have your investment, you have your fund for education, and you have your daily expenses na fund. So for that, dapat ma-maintain na nimo. Once ma-maintain na nimo, and then you can avoid sigig pangutang. And to be honest po no ninyo, if you're going to ask me, sir, magpautang ka? Actually, let's just go to the basic principle of life. Do not do unto others if you don't want others do the same thing to you. Dili ko mangutang. In as much as possible, likayan na ko mangutang. Kay dili ko ganahan na paninglan ko. And on the other side, nilikay og natagampod ko na magpautang. Kasi in reality, lisod kaayo karong panahon na maningil. Ikaw pa noon ang maulaw, ikaw na ang giutangan, ikaw na maningilay, ikaw pa nooy maulaw og maningil sa ilaha. Usahay mao pa noon ang magrant, ang naiutang sa social media. I've seen a lot of scenarios like that. That's why ako mulikay na lang pud ko og magpautang kay natagam nako pila na ang naiutang na nakalimtan na lang ang pagbayad. Ako pud kay maulaw man pud ko maningil. And let's go to the last question. And the question that is given to me for the last is ang budgeting. budgeting techniques or budgeting tips nako. First budgeting technique na dapat na aka as a person who's really into ideal set sa imong hunahuna. Una, be honest to yourself. Kay ikaw ang nag-control sa budget. Ikaw ang kabalo sa musulod na kwarta. It's just like pag nag-workout bitaw ka. Pag ingon sa workout na sa 15 pounds, you need to lift 12 times, tapos 4 sets. Tungod kay gabugatan ka, instead of 12, gitikasan nimong kaugalingon, gihimo lang nimong napo. So it's a form of cheating. So it's the same thing when you go with budgeting. So start being honest to yourself. Because if you are not honest to yourself, dili nimo makontrol ang imong spending. Walay silbi ang imong pag-budgeting. And second is set realistic and flexible goals. Kung ga-budget ka, make it realistic na bahalag ginagmay ang imong budgeting, bahalag ginagmay ang end result sa imong savings, sa imong emergency fund maadto. Bahalag ginagmay for as long as realistic ang imong savings and realistic ang imong budgeting. Tungod kay lahi-lahi ang atong sitwasyon. Na ay uban, actually, if you are going to take a look and say, balik ko na pud nako, nagkasaka ang imong ranggo, nagkataas ang imong posisyon kung empleyado ka, magkadako ang imong sweldo mo, apas man pud ang imong gasto. So murag ing ana ra gihapon storyaha ang pag-drive ra nimo kung sasakyanan, kung asa padulong ang imong kwarta, nakadepende sa imong mga kamot kay ikaw ang driver sa imong finances. You are the treasurer and the budget officer of yourself, of your money. And the third tip I can give about budgeting is pay when you can. Kung naakay kwarta, kabalo ka na ay utang, ayaw na paabuta ang due date. Okay? Para mas makaluag-luag ang imong hunahuna. So stressful. I can't imagine people na may utang, no? Kaya stressful kayo maghunahuna, makatulog pagkaha ka. So yes, it's stressful really to think na kay utang. So kung naay higayon, naay okasyon, na naay kwarta sa imong kamot, bayarin na ang imong utang. Kasi tendency-wise, katul lagi ang atong kamot, ang atong hunahuna, gauna, makalimot pagbayad, mauna noon nato gasto. Pag abot sa due date, wala ka ikabayad or kulang na imong ikabayad, tendency, sum up na or mudungag na sa imong bayranan, ang interest, labot lang sa imong utang, sumusmudako na noon imong bayranan. And plan all aspect of your spending. Usbon nako pabalik-balik, planuha tanan ang imong mga gasto every day, every week, every month. And kung pwede na kay ma-minus aning mga unnecessary, dili kinahanglanon. Compare again what is need and what is want. How do you define these two things? And that on that aspect you can plan your spending. Kung dili kinahanglan, makontrol pa imong kaugalingon, ayaw na, di ba? Ngayon na, ihipos na lang ang kwarta, go on savings. Usbon na ako balik, as you plan on the aspect of your spending, at the same time, madisiplina imong kaugalingon, you can really feel a satisfactory aspect on yourself. Mura kag pag masugdan nimo na madisiplina ang imong kaugalingon sa pagiging waldas sa imong kwarta, sa imong spending, you would really be happy na pagtanaw nimo sa imong bank account, sa imong savings, you would really appreciate na sa una, jud in taon mahabilin karon at least bahalag ginagmay. So mas ma-inspired ka noon, dungagan pa ninako, kinahanglan madungagan pa ninako akong savings. And I myself, I'm saving in a way na naa sa bangko at the same time na ako'y coin bank sa akong kwarto. So, one of these vlog, kay every first day of the year, sugdan nako ang pag-save niya, ablihan nako at the end of the year pod. So, sugod ko on January, i-open nako ang alkansya, inig kahinapos, that's December. So maybe one of these vlog, by December, I'll be showing to you how much I have saved on my piggy bank, di ba? Na sa dito. And definitely, at the end of the day, aning masave pud nako, I would really invest that one. The money na akong masave, dili ko mo ingon na I would go for a Boracay and all. The last nako na gi-invest sa last year na ako. Kasi every year I have a target. Achievement on academics, maybe a gadget for my vlogging. Still, mga gamit ni nako sila. I mean, these are investment na dili makuha sa imuha. So, last year, I was able to spend money and I was able to pay. Pag-abli na ako sa akong piggy bank December, naka-invest ko, nabayaran na ako ang 2 international accreditation. So, was able to take an examination and to be certified. The other one is a United Kingdom certification. And the second one is a certification from the United States. So, those were my savings. So, this time, wala pa ko yung hunahuna asa padung to ang akong savings for this year. But again and again, inyong ko, that's a saving that dapat dili na ko sayangon to spend for shoes, to spend for a dress, to spend for a gadget. Siguro kung gadget man, it would be something that I can make use with my vlogging or with my online classes, or it's something na profitable lang gihapon ng iyahang gamit. Okay? So I hope so I was able to give justice to the questions that has been given to me with the answers I have given to you. So if dili man, if napamoy further na pangutana, please don't forget to leave a comment below sa message box diri sa YouTube channel nako, and I will really find time to answer your questions. And daghang salamat again, Holy Name University, to the students who invited me to really speak about financial literacy. The aspect actually of this topic is already on financial literacy. So please don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell button for you to be notified for future vlogs that I'll be creating or I'll be posting. Again, stay safe, and until next vlog, I hope you learned something.